Hi guys, it's Chris again. Just thought I'd quickly show you, just part 3 for the K2 meter. We're putting this buzzer on it. I've gone through where to place the buzzer, what to trim, what to do there. Now just the micro switch on the side. Now it's up to you, but I like to hold things in my left hand that are easy to use, and the camera's in my right hand. It doesn't matter if you're the other way around, you can put the switch onto the other side. But just something to watch out for when you put the switch in, just a couple of basic things. Make sure it's no much bigger than this sort of micro switch. Alright, what you want to do here though, is you want to go level with the top of the slot, and you want to halve the distance on the width is where you should mark the hole. So just use a square, bring the line around and half it, and then put your hole in. If you're confident enough, you can use a soldering iron and just cut it off with a razor, any of the melted stuff, or you can use a drill. But basically when you put it in, what I'm going to do in a minute is a little dab of glue on the side, just to help it, just make sure it's nice and tight, but it's not going to go anywhere. Now I haven't soldered this up to the buzzer yet, but I'll always just check it as I'm going along to make sure it's going to go without a hitch. What you'll find putting this dead set in the center, also just make sure which way on and off is. Just use your multimeter, put the buzzer on your multimeter and just tell which way is on and off. I know that down is off, up is on. So I can use it in this hand by itself, no problems at all. One thing you need to watch out for is why we go level with a straight line and then half, is because when this mounts up to this board, there's a transistor that it just misses, and the resistors as well. It just sits just above the resistors, but it just misses the transistor. So if you stick to halfway in the width, follow the line around either side. If you go the other side, as you can see there, it's just going to miss the speaker, and you've got this spare space here. So here it doesn't matter, you can go up or down just a little bit, but I find if you use the line as a guide, doesn't matter what side you put it on, yeah, it's quite easy to use. All I'm doing now for a test is that I normally lay the wires, going to come through those two first green ones again. So I'll lay them like I did in the earlier, just between the two greens. We're just going to see if it works. So let the cables between the LEDs, make sure nothing's hitting. And you just got to wiggle it around, just make sure nothing's touching, nothing's hitting, and nothing's out of place. You should hear that little click like that. So now, that's in there, nothing's hitting. If you hold it with the backing on, it's easy to get to. I'm right-handed, so I'd prefer to hold these things in my left, other equipment in my right. So that's quick short, that's where we're up to. All I'm going to do next is wire in the switch. I'm going to put some felt in the back of the battery pack, just so the battery doesn't move around, and I'm going to put a newer battery in there as well rather than the cheap one that comes with. I'll probably use an Energizer. I'd like to get an Energizer, say a lithium. But anyway, that'll go together, and then I'll show you when I've finished.